my name is Lindy Sherries and I used to be a Sangoma. In this channel, I talk about everything, guys. Abokorobela, the secrets that we were taught not to share with you guys, how we used to trick you guys, the spirits, how everything works when you go to a Sangoma for consultation, Yamatambo. So whether you believe in God or don't believe in God, please check out this channel so we can talk about it. If you believe in God, let's share the gospel. If you don't believe in God, you can check out the channel too. I want to hear your opinion, and I want people to actually share their opinion, not insulting me without saying why. Thank you, and I'll see you on my channel.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Uncle Solomon. It's so good to be with you again. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Please don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, Solomon's Temple. That is important. Solomon's Temple. That is important. I really appreciate all your support. And there are people who are looking to use their YouTube effectively to make money, to be able to spread the gospel. Maybe you have a business idea, you want to sell something, you want to review stuff. There is a theory, there are principles governing creating content on YouTube. If you want to see the views increase into thousands and the subscription, so you can monetize, that is, make money. If you are interested, I offer training for a small fee. WhatsApp me on +27 82 9438 +27 82 9438. Now, this is the photo of a Nigerian-born, South African-based prophet, pastor called Pastor Omotoso. He was very popular in Durban about 6-7 years ago. Very musically inclined, but he was using music, creating different music groups just for girls, young teenagers. He was using them to satisfy his sexual lust. He even got a home. He hired a big house where they were all staying, and he comes in and calls them into the room one by one, and he satisfies himself. This man you're looking at. So I know some of the girls personally. I've been on this crusade. I was part of the team that actually helped to expose them. And I'm actually told that I may be even appearing in court to give my support to the girls. I'm talking about so many girls. I'm talking about hundreds of girls. This man you're looking at, married with children, dressing like this, the way he speaks to them. So he was arrested 6 years ago. And since then, he's been in prison, which is a good thing. He's been in St. Albans prison in Port Elizabeth, South Africa. He was doing all of that in Durban. All of that, he was doing that in Durban. So he's been in prison and he remains there. But anytime the case gets to a certain level, because he has money, he tries to just, there's a way that you can legally delay the case, get the case dismissed, and technicalities and all that kind of thing. So he's been trying everything. At one point, the case started to go to a certain level and everything crashed because the prosecutor had to leave. So now he actually went to court, right, and tried to get about the 63 charges against him and two of his co-accused, two girls who were part of the girls that recruit other younger girls for him. He wanted those charges to be dismissed so he could be set free. Because he felt that the prosecutor that was there before the current prosecutor influenced the girls, which is legally, if you have a strong case, if you can prove that, obviously that's going to go your way. So this is what happened, right? The High Court in Port Elizabeth, South Africa, has dismissed some of the charges. So that's what the High Court decided, not to dismiss all the 63 charges, but decided to dismiss the 31 charges out of 63. So just about half of the charges was dismissed. Some of the charges include racketeering, fraud, human trafficking, rape. His prayer was for him to walk free. But only 31 charges out of the 63 was dismissed. He wanted to be set free. This man, you see him appearing in court. Anytime he comes to court, he clings to a Bible like this. I don't see how that would prove that you're a man of God just because you carry a Bible. So the judge, that is Kuman's ruling, came after the three of them who are facing charges of human trafficking, charges of rape, human trafficking, and racketeering, among others, filed an application for acquittal under Section 174 of the Criminal Procedure Act. Guys, if you know what this man did to girls 10 years ago, these girls today, I'm telling you, some of them are drunkards. Some of them, they've become so promiscuous. Their life is shattered. Some of them just have kids here, kids there, kids there. Some of them, the value of life is not there anymore. They don't place any value on life. And now he wants to be set free. He wants to go free. And you can see he came close to it because he has money. They've been going to court, back again, going to court, back again. They got to this level. He brings her. So they're trying to, because guys, once they sentence this man, once this case goes through court, start to finish, and sentencing comes and they sentence him, he's going to go away for a long time. He's not going to go away for less than 20 years. Because there are so many girls who he had defiled. So for each girl, you can imagine how many years he's going to get from the judge. And he's been in prison for 6 years now, since the trial started. Bail was denied. So once he finally gets sentenced, the 6 years that he has spent in prison wouldn't count. That's how it works. They're not going to say, well, we're sentencing you for 20 years in prison. You've served 6 years. So now you have to serve the remaining. And you also have to understand, when you sentence to 10 years or 20, when you're sentenced to 20 years in prison, you're not necessarily going to serve 20 years. You're going to serve half the sentence. Then you're going to be eligible for parole. Except your case, only a few people serve their full term. Only a handful. So for me, I'm just glad that charlatans and people like him, who have ruined the future of so many girls, he's not going anywhere. And the charges that were dismissed, as I showed you, the charges, about 31 charges were dismissed. And it's not because he proved that the charges were not solid. It's just because the girls who are involved, who wrote the affidavit, didn't pitch. Because some of them actually were probably bribed, probably intimidated, and scared now to come and testify against him. So obviously you have to dismiss those charges. But there are still girls who are very much willing, outside of the ones that didn't take the stand. I cannot wait to see this man get sentenced. I cannot wait to see these charlatans in Johannesburg, in Port Elizabeth, in Durban, in Pretoria, in Lagos, in Harare, in Nairobi, in Maputo, in Windhoek, Namibia, in Lusaka, Zambia. I cannot wait to see more and more of them getting locked up. That's what they deserve. And I really have no apology for that. I know the damage that they've caused to so many of these girls and people. You don't know about that because they don't come to you. They come to me. Every week they come to me. Go check out the video that I made yesterday about two sisters who I interviewed who lost their sister. Basically, you know, this pastor abused her to a point where she lost her life. Guys, I feel the pain of these people. That's one of the reasons why I do what I do. Anyway, God bless you guys. Have a wonderful day.